Hello and welcome back to the Tailenders GoWellQuiz. Very excited to have you here. Now I know some of you are expecting another car crash. That is not going to happen today. I have prepared. We're preparing all week. We are ready to go. I've got a fantastic quiz. I spent so long doing the quiz that I've kind of didn't prepare anything to say at the start. But what I will say, we're going to get the guys on in a second. And a couple of GoWells. Firstly, to Kyla Archer. Apparently she's tuned in all the way from New Zealand. Set her alarm at 3 AM. Hi, Kyla. Then we've got also Alice Hunt, turns 16 today. Big GoWell and happy birthday. And Owen Dunn is a policeman in Surrey who's been isolated from his girlfriend or wife. Fran, big fan of Tailenders. Happy birthday for next week. Okay, this quiz now, we need a few contestants. Let's bring them in. First off, we shall bring in musician, writer, author, journalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Felix White. Yes!
Yes, Matt Sheen.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. I was going to leave it for a second to keep you, do you know what I mean, on your toes, but it feels like so far it's not a disaster, apart from who starts the quiz with, I put so much attention into the quiz that I forgot what I was going to say first.
Well, I'll be honest. I can't wait to leave things to the last minute, and there's so many moving parts in this quiz.
Well, there will be, yeah.
That I want to make sure it was right, and then I suddenly thought you're on in 5 minutes. I thought, oh, I've not prepared anything to say at the start.
Yeah,
that's right. That's your guys' role. I'm usually the guy that comes on at the end.
Can I just quickly ask a question on behalf of all Tailenders?
Question.
Will we be seeing your hallway today?
Well, I'm glad you've asked. I've just kind of.
Yeah, okay.
You can just gorge on my hallway tonight.
It looks more prepared than last time.
Yeah, I feel more prepared. All right. Should we get the other guest on?
I'd love to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Radio 1's morning show presenter and author and cricket nut, it's Gregory James.
Oh.
Yes, mate.
Woo.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm sort of sad to be involved because I'm just enjoying watching it so far.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's already 100% more professional, and I think it weirdly loses something because of that. But we'll see how it goes.
Look, this is going to be the smoothest, most professional quiz to the point of tedium. Probably it's going to be that smooth.
I really enjoyed that there were shout outs at the start.
Yeah.
Immediately some GoWells.
Are there any more, matching?
Pardon?
Any more shout outs?
That's all I got for now.
Okay.
Maybe some later on.
Okay.
Okay. Should we bring in our headline personality?
I'd love to do that.
Headline personality. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the king of swing, the Burnley Express, the housewife's favourite. It's Jimmy Anderson.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh wow.
How are we? Good start this match, and I'm really impressed, mate. Very professional.
Thanks, mate.
Very good.
It's going really well.
Yeah, but it started well last time, didn't it?
Did.
So let's crack on.
I've already just received word that 700 people are watching already.
Hello, 700 people.
Go well, cheers.
By the way, we're doing this for a laugh, yes, but Jimmy, a quick word on why we're here today.
Thanks, Greg. So basically, a few weeks ago, we set up the GoWell Fund, which is the page that you're on now, and with a hope of raising some money for people who really need it at the moment. And we've chosen two charities, which are the Trussell Trust and the National Emergencies Trust. which are doing amazing work at the minute in a really tough time. And we're nearly at £50,000, which is absolutely mental, absolutely incredible. We're actually where we are. But we're doing this quiz today, and almost like a live Tailenders, basically, isn't it? The live pod record. So we're basically trying to get up to that £50,000 mark if we can, and beyond if we can. So any donations throughout this quiz would be greatly appreciated. So thank you.
And I think it's quite easy, isn't it, just to do it on the page, because we're on the crowdfunder page as well. So shout out to crowdfunder for helping us out with this. They've been amazing. So how has your life changed since the last quiz, Moochin?
It's a great question.
Thank you, Felix.
A little bit of therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah. The PTSD, but I've been watching a lot of other quizzes. Trying to learn, trying to grow.
Okay. Like what?
I'm working out why I went wrong.
Yeah.
Who's to blame?
Mm.
And now I think I'm at a point where this could be I know there's a lot of lockdown quizzes to choose from, and I just want to thank everyone for watching, for choosing this quiz today.
So, who was to blame?
That's exactly the question I was going to ask.
Mark Zuckerberg and his evil Instagram technology.
So now we've switched sides. We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. God bless YouTube.
Actually, also, what I thought was interesting about the quiz is, Jimmy will probably attest to this, is I think sometimes when you've wanted something your whole life, when the moment arrives, you can want it too much. I agree with that, because that's what I felt. And I wondered whether there was some sort of psychological parallel there with Jimmy, that you have to be a little looser, you know what I mean? A little bit more zen when your moment arrives.
Yeah, it kind of felt like that was my like Headingley when I blew up.
Yeah.
Went out for a duck.
Yeah, you're Nathan Lyon, mate.
And then I probably disgraced myself afterwards in the bar. Yeah, but I would really appreciate this moment for redemption.
Yes, okay.
I genuinely think it's a really good quiz, even if you're not into cricket that much. I'm joining in. It's going to be good.
The strange thing about it is that we actually probably raised more money because it was.
Yeah.
So it's weird, isn't it? You don't want to recreate the shambles minute by minute, but sort of we're all kind of hoping for it.
No, not today. That's the thing. It won't go wrong. Trust me. It's going to be a good, clean, fun quiz.
Brilliant.
What we're going to talk about? Oh, the cricket today. Been watching it?
Yep.
Yeah, amazing. I actually listened to it whilst I was ripping up some carpets full of moths, and it was amazing to hear Jim Maxwell calling the final moments, wasn't it?
Yeah, because no one would have really people would have heard it obviously, but everyone watched it on TV, so you actually were hearing it from a different angle, weren't you, this time in the playback?
Yeah, it was almost like they were surprised. They couldn't work out what happened either, because the Kasparovich, like the glove of Kasparovich was so, well, it's a matter for debate, isn't it, whether they actually touched it or not. But the moment was, everyone was so confused. But yeah, then we sent around the Richie Benaud commentary from Channel 4 days.
So good.
He just went, Jones, Bowden, Kasparovich. It's like, that's all you needed to say, that was it, wasn't it?
So good, exactly, as the camera's cut into it. Yeah, as you say, Greg, actually his glove was actually off his bat, so technically it wasn't out. But
you can't say that.
Yeah. Jimmy, what are your memories about? Where did you watch it again? You were playing the county game, weren't you?
I just finished the county game and I was at home at the time, and I remember just being behind the sofa. I just couldn't watch it. So nail biting, and like you're thinking when the morning started, 2 wickets, we should do this quite not comfortably, but they're not exactly recognised batsmen at the crease. Then you get Worn out, which was a bit of a fluke as well, hit wicket, which was so random. Yeah. And you think, right, we've got it covered now, and then somehow they got within 3 runs. I just couldn't. I remember just being petrified, could hardly watch it towards the end. And that ball from Steve Harmison, the full toss to Brett Lee that hit straight to Simon Jones, you're just like, oh no. And then Simon Jones just sort of nonchalantly picks it up and throws it back in like it was just any other day.
Literally.
Amazing.
Hi, Bella.
Oh, there's Bella in the background.
Bella, you're
All right, frame that out.
right, Patrick, come, let's do a quiz.
Okay, let's do this quiz then. On Twitter, it's going to be. Do we decide on the hashtag? Is it GoWellQuiz?
Yeah, I'm just putting one up there now. Actually, we said GoWellQuiz.
GoWellQuiz.
Yeah.
So follow. Nice here because on Instagram you can't see the abuse people are sending in. So if you want abuse, it's hashtag GoWellQuiz.
I can find you some if you want.
Question, Felix.
Can I just quickly say, Johnny Gilbert's been in touch on Twitter saying, not only have I got a Cher album on display, which is true, that's factually correct. He's also said Felix White has got a water fountain in his house. I forgive you for thinking that. This is actually a gallon of water.
Flagon.
How long and arduous do you think this is going to be?
Well, no, I'm just saying he thinks it's a water fountain because he thinks this is further away than it actually is. It's about, I'll do next to guitar, so it's about that size. And I've just been doing that just to keep in the zone during isolation. Thank you for throwing that, Bella.
Can I just say, that looked like Bella was throwing me a treat. That was, of course, for fine. That's not how she gives me food.
Well done. You've done another quiz.
Good.
Okay.
Mooch? How's it going to work?
Okay, right. This is it. So I've set it up. There's a twist. So you're playing along at home. Got your piece of paper. But here's the thing. There are a couple of rounds where you'll be able to choose who you want to be on your team. Do you want Felix, Greg, or Jimmy? So you'll be able to, you'll choose one of these people to be on your team. So there'll be a couple of rounds where they'll be stepping up to bat just for you. Okay? See what I've done there?
Yeah, very crickety.
So at the top of your page, you're going to write Team Jimmy, Team Felix, or Team Greg. Okay? You should know them from doing various quizzes, what their strengths are and their weaknesses are. So I'm going to give them 15 seconds now to pitch, to beg, a bit like the IPL draft. Is this how that goes?
Well, this is sort of like the
Not
Voice
quite,
meets, this is like the Voice meets IPL. That's what you're
Yeah.
sort of talking
So
about.
you're going to beg, or you're going to ask, request to be on the contestants' quiz team.
Okay.
I will say, once you've chosen who you want on your team, there's no changing that. That is it. That's locked in. They'll be able to win you points, crucial points, but they might be able to lose you points. So who wants to go first?
You do it. You're in charge of the quiz, remember?
So Greg, are you got a mouthful of dog treats there?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I can say already, 1,600 people watching, £2,000 already been raised.
No way.
Amazing.
That is incredible.
You've done nothing yet, Mooch.
I know. Wow.
Wow.
This is incredible.
Thanks so much for donating if you've done that already. That's
And Greg, for people that might have missed it, where can they donate if they've just come in now?
so if you're watching this on the crowdfunder page, you can just do it on that page. It's nice and easy.
There we go.
So yeah, do
Okay.
that.
So Greg,
Yeah.
you need to pitch now to be on the contestants' team. What are your attributes? What makes you a good contestant to be on the GoWellQuiz?
Trust in me to deliver expert knowledge of the 90s and then a gap when I went to university, but then I picked it up again afterwards. But everything from Graham Hick through to the modern day, I'm your guide.
It's only Graham Hick. All right, then.
Mainly Graham Hick based questions. I'm your man. A weird knowledge of Dominic Cork and Alan Mullally. Also,
Coming well for the Alan Mullally round.
thank you. So for the Alan Mullally round, vote Greg this election night.
Okay, Felix, you want to go next? Why should they pick you to be on their team?
Firstly, I'm really fully hydrated throughout the course of the quiz, and everybody knows that helps stimulate the mind. So definitely, I guarantee I'll give you my full attention. Also, Greg is not going to have an earpiece in today, as you will notice. So Sharky will not be able to be feeding many answers, thus rendering him redundant as a quiz member. And with Jimmy is your best bet, I've got to say, but I remember more of Jimmy's test wickets than he does. So as a slight slanted angle, I think I might be a like left field bet. Also, I can do this. Sharky, are you there? Sharky. Also, I can do this. Sharky, are you there?
He's gone to the toilet, hasn't he? Don't care.
Yes.
Go on in, Sharky. What's your line?
I'm a faded in.
You've got to do it in Alan Lamb voice, I'm afraid.
Go on.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, I can't do South African. I'm a faded in.
Yes.
Hey, Matt, I know this is way more than 15 seconds, but while Sharky's on the line, Sharky, would you like to play on your hit quickly?
Oh, wait. I think if we get to we should do a certain amount of money, then Sharky does the Alan Lamb song on his own.
Sharky,
full screen to play us out.
all right, agreed.
Yeah.
Take yourself out, Sharky. Thanks very much, mate.
Can I just ask, Mooch, are these, what we should have known before we did our pitch, are these cricket questions or are these your games?
They're both. Well, yeah, it's I don't know. It's cricket based.
The host saying, I don't know.
Sort of cricket based. But for the most part, they'll be playing on their own, but there'll be some games where it's just you against each other. Okay, so Felix, safe bet. Last up, cricket's Jimmy Anderson.
I'd say Felix is spot on that I don't have a great knowledge of my wickets and my personal career highlights, but I'm pretty sure that most of this quiz doesn't have any of that in it. So pick me if, I mean, it'll be a laugh, won't it? I might not win it for you, but we'll have a right laugh along the way.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll have some fun.
Jimmy's very much Tom Jones, if this is the voice, which it basically is. Jimmy's the definite safe bet.
Yeah.
So choose who you want on your team, write it clearly at the top. Team Greg, Team Jimmy, or Team Felix. And once that answer is locked in, you cannot change it.
Okay.
They'll be going into bat. Okay, first round. Greg before wicket.
Oh.
So I have to do something now.
Okay. What's going on?
So I have to bring up some pictures. This is picture round.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay.
Chelsea Hallway. Oi mate, Chelsea Hallway.
What can you say?
I was literally just thinking, we're 20 minutes in and we've not had a question yet. What, we need to get on with it.
Classic.
Can you see anything?
No.
Oh, it's gone just. Okay. All right.
Good.
Do you know what is it?
Are you doing this on purpose?
What's coming up?
Come on.
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
All right. Second round, quick fire round. Okay, we're going to try.
Oh, hang on, so we're not doing the first round.
Round one.
Hang on, here we go. Oh, have you done share screen?
Yeah, I did the share screen.
Oh.
Share screen. I can do whiteboard. Microsoft Word.
Delete history.
This is so dangerous. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I can see your screen. Just be careful what you do next.
Can you see pictures of you?
No.
No.
I think I can see the whiteboard.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, it's not one of my best rounds anyway, so don't worry about it.
It's already not working. Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll go fast on to
So Matchin, 1 second. So let's just quickly. We've now been doing, if you include the other quiz, this has now been an hour and 45 minutes, and we've had a total of 6 questions over both quizzes.
It says stop share. I'm worried if I stop share, I'll go offline.
Yeah, I've just heard that as soon as there's a technical fault, the donations double. Excellent news.
All right. Okay, I'll be honest. The first round.
Questionless quiz.
The first round wasn't great. Anyway, quick fire round. This is one for you guys at home. All right. So in 1 minute, I'm going to put this clock up. This is the first round. Round 1. in 1 minute, you have you have to write down as many correct answers as possible. You get a minus point if you get incorrect answers, okay? So in 1 minute, I'm going to start. Name the top 10 most capped England players in Test cricket. Okay, you've got a minute.
I'll play the song.
Go.
You can do it as well, Fee.
I've got the entertainment, haven't I?
Okay.
I mean, these guys, it's for you guys. It's mainly for the people at home. This.
Okay.
Is my thing reversed?
No, it's not actually. You can see it perfectly. It's a shame.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
Who could that be? I'm not sure if this is like of the modern era. They all seem quite modern players.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Well, more test matches. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Jimmy.
Okay, more, yeah.
15 seconds to go, guys. Get as many as you can. And I will reiterate, if you get a wrong answer, that's a minus point. 7 seconds. And we're done. Okay.
Confirmation there of the minute up.
Okay. So write down as many as you can in the top 10. This, you guys, you're not playing this, but do you want to offer some suggestions? You can't put your pens down, everyone at home. Just that's it. That's done. That's it. You've had your lot.
What was it again? Because I was playing guitar. What was the question?
Top 10 most capped players.
What, in Test history or English cricket history?
English history.
All right. Well, Jimmy's one.
Correct.
Alistair Cook.
Correct.
Michael Atherton.
Correct.
Alex Stewart.
Correct.
Broad.
Oh, you said Stuart Broad? Yeah, Stuart Broad.
Yes.
KP.
Kevin.
Yes.
Nice.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them.
Ooh.
It's a minus point for me.
David Gower.
No.
No. Mike Gatting.
Goff. Ooh.
Michael Vaughan.
Oh, Strauss.
Okay, I'll give you the last three. It was Atherton, Cowdrey.
I said
and
Atherton.
And who? Boycott. Felix said.
I said Atherton, didn't I? But
Okay, so those are 10. The guys weren't helping you out there. That was you, just you at home, all right? It's for any confusion. Okay, but next up, this is a game where you'll be playing against each other. Okay? So this is your player will be stepping up to you now, stepping up to the plate.
Right.
okay.
This is a parlour game. I like to call. My next kicking. Okay, this game is you're going to be going around in circles. Okay, from A to Z. You get to say cricket surnames. All right.
Oh.
Start off with A. We're going to go around in the circle. We're going to go from Greg to Jimmy to Felix. Greg to Jimmy to Felix. So you start off with A, and it keeps going round and round.
Can I just choose this moment to say thank you very much for everyone who's designated for me to play for them, and I'll be doing my utmost to.
You get 3
validate
seconds
it.
to think. If
I'm
you
just gonna
put your phone down, Greg.
I'm sorry. No, I'm yeah.
Right.
So you got 3 seconds to think. Once you're out, you're out. Whoever comes first, 5 points for that team. If you picked that team, 3 points for second place, 0 points for last place. Okay.
And are we saying any cricketers ever played the game?
Any professional cricketer. You can't say me.
Well, you can.
Can't say who.
What's your surname?
Well, you could say Tendulkar. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So surnames. Ready? Steady. Go.
Anderson.
Both of them.
Cowdrey.
De Freitas.
Embury.
Fraser. Angus.
Goff.
Hick.
Eggleston. Allen. Oh, Jay.
Out.
Oh, come on. Shark, anywhere is he?
Carrying on. We're
That
going
is
hard.
to
We're carrying on.
Yeah, carrying on. Got to find a winner. Jay.
What? Jay, Johnson, Richard,
Clues, Lance.
Lloyd, Bumble.
Marshall, Malcolm. Oh, it's hard, isn't it?
I got one as well.
Come on. Jimmy, second place. Felix has taken 5 points. If you're Team Felix, you've won 5 points. If you're
Well
Team
done.
Jimmy, you've won 3. If you're Team Greg,
Stay hydrated.
it's a solitary 0.
Jay was hard, man.
Jay would be.
Jay.
I've still not got Jay.
Okay.
All right.
Jones, I guess. Jones, James.
Simon Jones.
James.
Jones.
Oh my God.
Ah, Steve James. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mike Jones. Okay, that was bad.
Before we start the next one, should we do a quick shout out for the charity?
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Get a total so far. I think we're still on. I think we're nearly at 50,000.
Are we?
We're £500 off 50,000.
Okay.
So donate to the Go Well Fund on the YouTube channel now, where you're watching this. Thanks so much if you've done it so far. Amazing.
The aim was to hit 50k today, but hopefully we can go beyond it. That sounds.
If we get, what should we say? If we get to 60, Sharky will do a thing at the end.
Oh, yeah, and he'll reveal his face while he sings.
3 minutes worth of Alan Lamb song.
A lot of people wish we'd gone through Felix now.
Oh, Sharky just messaged for the benefit of the tape. He just messaged a group saying no face.
Oh, okay.
He shall remain anonymous. But maybe if you tweet us and we do raise 60, we can do Alan Lamb. But if you send us your name, Sharky can sing your name.
You do shout out.
The Alan Lamb song, yeah. So make sure you get that out. Thank you for the people tweeting me saying Team Felix. Happy to deliver you 5 points. Let's move on.
Next one. This is the round 3 now. Jimmy Anderson's Art Club.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, Jimmy, do you want to take it away? Jimmy, do you want to take it over here?
Yeah. So I'm going to draw 3 pictures, and of cricketers, and you have to basically guess who it is.
You've got 45 seconds.
45 seconds per drawing, right?
Per drawing, yeah. Let me just sort this my clock out. Do we have some music, or should I play?
Well, what have you got? You got anything?
Does this work? Can you see that? Is that working?
Yep.
All right, ready?
Matching, do some music from yours.
Okay.
Tell me when, Match.
Okay. 1 second. Oh, 45 seconds.
Okay.
Now.
Go.
Playing along at home. Donating at GoWellFund.com or the crowdfunder. It's Keith from the Prodigy.
Look at this. It looks quite like a Quentin Blake, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it's quite. Or like Where the Wild Things Are, I think Jimmy's doing.
Hang on.
5 seconds left.
Right, I'm just going to check my Twitter while you do it. Oh,
All right, that's it. I'm done.
I know who that is.
Okay. So write down what you think that is now. What
you want?
I'd love to see if anyone gets that.
5 seconds to write that down. Should we reveal it at the end or should we reveal it now?
Bit at the end.
Let's do it at the end. If you need explaining, Jimmy drew an animal, which you may use your imagination to recognise, and also someone with silly hair texting.
Okay.
Don't need extra clues.
You don't really put it away there.
All right, go on.
Now.
All right.
I just thought I'd like to let you know that GoWellQuiz is trending number 4 in the UK.
Can I also let Sharky know, if you're listening, if you faded in, Sharky, Hannah Brown has asked whether her name can be in Yell and Lamb song, please.
I'd like to know how Jimmy likes to stick his tongue out when concentrating on drawing.
I knew I'd be doing that.
There's another trend on here, which is it's a promoted one, and it says Team FedEx, and I thought Felix had done a promotional tweet for Team Felix.
So this is a point for each.
What?
Point for each player.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that time up?
Time's up.
Okay.
What's
Okay,
going on with
point for each player there.
Point for each player.
Okay, and the last one. Ready, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Here we go.
My eyes need a bit of work. I'm very good at that. And bodies, actually. I can't do bodies.
I like the neck in particular.
Yeah.
The tweets particularly.
That'll do.
I'll be honest, I forgot to put the timer on that time.
Okay.
All right, that'll do.
Done.
You can't really add anything to that. That's perfect.
Okay, that was Jimmy Anderson's Art Club. Thank you for having me.
Enjoyed that.
Are you doing the answers now?
Yeah. Can do the answers now. The first one was Kevin Peterson. So I was trying to do the phone texting. There was a South African badge on the chest to give a clue where he's from. And that was a rhino that I was trying to draw. And he's obviously...
Was he in the drawing, was he texting the rhino? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll say that.
Like tips on how to...
Yeah, and you start us out.
To get tips on how to avoid poachers, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second drawing, point for each, was the Fantastic Four bowling attack from the 2005 Ashes. Starting from the right hand side was Simon Jones with the 6-pack, Matthew Hogarth with the long blonde hair, Andrew Flintoff, and Steve Harmison, whose head you couldn't see because he's too tall to fill the page.
Point for each there.
Point for each. And finally,
Jimmy, on that one, can I ask, were you doing chest hair for Harmison, or was it the 3 lions?
I was trying to do the 3 lions, but 45 seconds, I didn't want to get into too much detail with that, so I just sort of squiggled to do it.
Okay.
And the last one was, in fact, myself, a self-portrait when I had a red streak in my hair.
Nice.
So 6 points up for grabs there. Well done if you got any. I mean, yeah, doesn't matter if you didn't.
Okay. Anderson's Art Club.
It's going very well, this, isn't it?
Okay.
Too well.
Next up. Okay, I didn't tell you about this round, guys. This is a new round. Couldn't tell you for reasons what you're seeing. Bit nervous about pitching this one.
Okay.
It's called Pandemic Partners. It's difficult it's not difficult. What I'm trying to say is, you never know when you get into a relationship, you never expect to be in a pandemic, did you? Like, it's not one of those things. You think, will they get on with my parents? What will they be like to go on holiday with? You don't think they'd be like in a pandemic. So what I've done, I hope you don't mind, I've reached out to your partners.
Oh my God.
I've got a quote from all of them just to see how they're getting on with you. I've reached out to, so I've got 4 quotes from all of our partners.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read them out, and the contestants at home have to guess which pandemic partner they're referring to. Me, Greg, Felix, or Jimmy. Okay?
Yeah, go.
What I will say is try and keep, when I'm reading these out, try and keep a poker face so people at home won't be able to let on who necessarily we're talking about.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so is this pandemic partner. Which pandemic partner is this? Okay, ready? Pandemic partner 1. Who's this about? He started quite an extreme meditation routine that involves holding his breath for 4 minutes and having ice cold showers every day. He started panic buying Krispy Kreme donuts. Mainly he's annoyed because being quarantined here means it looks like he's living in an old lady's house on his Zoom calls. Okay. Then we've got
Who could that be?
one.
Who could that possibly be? I wonder who that could be.
Next one.
Next.
I've only just noticed how much he yawns. It's an abnormal amount, especially when I start talking. He just yawns out of habit and it drives me crazy. He yawns so much, sometimes he just sits there with his mouth gormlessly open, waiting for a yawn to come, like a whale sucking in plankton.
This is the best round of any quiz ever.
Which pandemic partner is that? Next one.
All right, go on.
If it's not nailed down, it's getting bench pressed. He also seems to be practicing for a role in Hell's Kitchen. He would give Gordon Ramsay a run for his money in the swearing department. He's winning no medals for cleaning around the house. And weirdly, he's taken to tying up his fringe, perhaps to get a better view of his phone. Okay. And the last pandemic partner.
Oh God, yeah.
He's regressing. He's playing cricket in the garden on his own, sitting for hours eating biscuits in front of the TV, and he keeps asking to watch Toy Story. I imagine the next step, he'll be building a treehouse. Okay, and that was pandemic partner.
Very good.
Okay, brilliant, great round.
Wow.
Great round. We'll do the answers now.
So should we do the answers now?
Can I just quickly say thank you to Josh Rowan for saying that pandemic partners is indeed a great round.
Thanks.
Yeah, very good round.
What else are people saying?
Shall we look through? So while you people are
Susan McAllister has simply observed that Greg is eating something.
I've finished it now. It was an
fine.
appointment with Dr. Oetker, pizzas.
Okay, so point for each of those on the pandemic partners.
Okay.
Okay, the first one, he started quite an extreme meditation routine, and it looks like he's living in an old lady's house on Zoom calls.
Yeah.
No, 1 point for guessing that is Felix White.
And I have been ordering Krispy Kremes as well.
I didn't know that. I knew the rest of it, but I didn't know that
Mate,
bit.
Krispy Kremes, you know you're in a pandemic because they're in such short demand that they're available for literally a minute window. You know, even if you don't want Krispy Kremes, if you see them on your delivery app or whatever, pounce on them because they'll not be available for another week.
How many of you, so what, 8 weeks, how many have you gone through?
Look, we're all having our different forms of isolation. We all keep certain things to ourselves, don't we? But I will say this, I can hold my breath now for 4.5 minutes.
Is that big? Okay.
Really, they need a donut.
I'm eating the donuts to congratulate myself for breathing meditations. Move on.
Okay, next one. I've only noticed how much he yawns. He yawns just when I start talking. Waits with his mouth gormlessly open, waiting for a yawn to come, like a whale sucking in plankton. My partner, Nadine.
That's a great line, that. Like a
What
whale
line?
sucking in plankton.
Yeah, the thing is,
Sitting there with his mouth open.
yeah, I can't say anything back, can I? That's another thing. She's NHS. She's a hashtag Earth Angel. She can't be said, you know.
Okay.
Fine, I yawn a lot. I once got sacked from Matalan from yawning too much when I was 16. I think it's like a medical condition. There's not a great charity out for that, is there? Where's my charity?
What you got sacked?
guys. Do you want us to split this 3 ways?
We could.
Yeah.
Some of the donations will be going to my yawning charity.
That's not true.
No, they won't.
They won't. It's all good.
Okay. Next one. If it's not nailed down, it's getting bench pressed. Swearing a lot around the house, and he's started tying his fringe up to get better view of his phone.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
That'd be
Jimmy,
my wife.
Talk us through the fringe and the phone. So, would your hair normally flop if not no product, so you can't see your phone and you have to tie it up?
Yeah, I'm not tying it up. I have every now and then.
Can you do a man bun yet?
Nah,
Nearly.
But just messing around, I'll do it. I also need it out of my face when I'm running.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And the last one, he's regressing, playing cricket in the garden on his own. He keeps asking to watch Toy Story. That would be Gregory James.
I've got one of those catching net things. They're amazing. That was basically my entire childhood. My childhood best friend. My childhood best friend was a catching net, and it's amazing.
He's come back to play with you.
Yeah, and also Toy Story 4. I needed to catch up and watch it and see.
But when you say asking, Greg, do you not have access to the remote yourself? Does she?
So I got judged because I said I wanted to watch it one evening. I was like, I think we just need to watch Toy Story 4 because it's it's comforting. She said, I'm not going to watch that. I don't want to watch a kid's film. I said, it's not a kid's film, but let's not get into that now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then so the next day I woke up early to go downstairs and watch it on my own.
Oh my God, you just broke
And because I wanted to see, we got sort of 5 minutes in, I was like, I'm in now.
Yeah.
And then then Bella came downstairs and saw me on the sofa eating biscuits, watching Toy Story, and sort of didn't say anything, just went out for a run.
Yeah. She needed to process it.
It was like I'd been caught doing something much worse. It was like I'd been caught doing the opposite of watching Toy Story. That was the same disgusted reaction.
Brilliant. So good.
Okay. So,
Thank you for Pandemic Partners matching.
yeah, next one. Round 5, I think. Bob Dylan's karaoke night.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. This is the round.
Okay, I need to minimise this now because I've got lyrics here. What's that? So do you want me to take it from here, matching?
There you go.
Before I do, if you're joining us halfway through the quiz, you can donate on the crowdfunder page, and are we trying to reach 60k?
I mean, it would be amazing if we got to 60.
We're going to try and get as close to that as possible, so that Sharky will sing you a song by the end. Sharky, you faded down. Sharky, you fancy fading yourself in just to confirm? Sharky, fancy fading yourself in just to confirm? Sharky, are you willing to sing a song for one of our listeners if we hit our goal? Brilliant. All right, fade yourself down, mate.
What I really liked was the peak to check that it was on, and then and quick hide. Saw that. Great commitment with that as well. I thought.
Just saw a message from Steph Marshall saying, if we hit 60 grand, Jimmy, will you tie your fringe up?
That's a fantastic ask.
Yeah.
Can do.
Okay.
Can.
Right.
Jimmy, this is.
Yeah. But anyway, just if you are a new viewer to this, there's apparently over 2,000 people watching, and already raised 6 grand in 44 minutes. That's
amazing. The quiz.
So if you want to donate, if you've always listened to the podcast and enjoyed it, and you're finding this fun, all that money is going to an amazing place. So if you can do a little donation, that would be great.
Do you want to say where it's going?
Yeah, so it's going to be split between the Trussell Trust and the National Emergencies Trust at the moment. So we're going to, after this quiz, because we've had such an extraordinary response to it, we're going to sort of put a pause on it there and then make sure that money gets sent off now. So we're going to speak about that in the next couple of weeks. So it's going to actually get distributed ASAP as possible.
Brilliant. All right, great.
Okay, so this is Bob Dylan's Karaoke Night. Felix, you want to explain this one?
Yeah, so basically, Matching came to me with a quiz. Was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? Asking whether if he sent me lyrics to songs from 2005, because we've all just watched the Edgbaston test, whether I could then transcribe said lyrics into a classic Bob Dylan song. So I've done my best. I'm going to do 3 different classic Bob Dylan songs with the lyrics of a 2005 hit. And Matching, just tell me how's the point system working on this again?
So you get 1 point for getting the Bob Dylan track, the song. You get 1 point for getting the artist and the song of the 2005. It's one of the biggest selling. All these are big songs from 2005. So still probably hear them on radio today. They're kind of big hits.
They're quite big hits, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are you saying on your phone, Greg? He sits.
No context. Tailenders have already updated. They're live tweeting today's quiz. No context. Tailenders is one of the best Twitter accounts. He sits there like a whale sucking in plankton. Medine brackets Mrs. Tendulkar.
I can imagine it as well. What are you Matching?
I'm surprised that you didn't just sort of go into yawn mode when the last quiz was going wrong. You could have just sat there and filled time with that.
Yeah, like maybe set up a different feed for that.
It's a niche.
All right, do you want the first Dylan song then?
Okay, so we've got 3, have we?
What's this round called?
This is called Bob Dylan's Karaoke Night.
Thank you, Jonas, and Bob Dylan's Karaoke Night.
Welcome to Bob Dylan's Karaoke. So this is 3 songs, Bob Dylan song to the tune of Bob Dylan song, but they're going to be big pop rock hits from 2005.
Exactly.
Take it away.
Okay, first one. Quite a long intro song. Quite a long intro. Shoulders are frozen, the cold as a night. You're an explosion, you're dynamite. And your name isn't real, but I don't care for sound. It's lighting a fuse my soul in a bound.
Wow.
So we need 1 point for...
1 point for the Bob Dylan song, 1 point
Yeah.
for the artist and single of that.
Okay, great. Song 2. I've done a little extended bit on song 2 because I realise there's some other good lyrics to this. Okay. Organ coming in. Drive these folks crazy, do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely and they buy me all these ice. Dolce and Gabbana, Fender and Madonna, caring they be sharing, all that money got me wearing fly. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk you got in your trunk? I'm gonna get you drunk. Get you drunk, drunk off my hump. My lovely little dogs. There's a chorus there, but that's a giveaway.
Amazing.
Wow.
I like this bit. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk you got inside your trunk?
I would say that song has never sounded better.
I'm gonna get you drunk, get you low drunk off my hump. Okay, that's okay. So
a point for the artist, point for the song, point for the Bob Dylan track, and last one. It's quite an ambitious one, I think, isn't it?
this is well hard actually. I was gonna do a slow one, but Sharky was Sharky, being the metalhead he is,
Metalhead.
being the metalhead Adam Lamb fanatic who has partaken in crowd surfing but doesn't anymore, he said that he didn't recognise the song I'd chosen to do, so he wanted a more up-tempo, familiar one, which is this, which is well watched. I'm just going to do it in my head. Okay, yeah. I've been waiting patiently to come and get it. Wonder if he knows it. He can say that I'm with it. I made my mind up from the beginning. Catch the opportunity and you make a cause it. If you're ready for me, boy, you better push the button. Let me know when it's the wrong idea. I'm gonna miss the freak that I control. I'm busy showing him what he's been missing. That's quite hard, that
I
one.
gave you the lyrics for that, and I don't know what song it is.
That's really hard, that.
Do it again.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on. We've got time.
Nice. We've got time. Like, is anything on after?
I've been waiting patiently for him to come and get it. Wonder if he knows it. He can say that I'm with it. I had my mind up from the beginning. Catch the opportunity, you and me can feel it. Cause you better, if you're ready for me, boy, you better push the button. Let me know if I get the wrong idea. You're gonna miss the freak that I control. I'm busy showing him what I've been missing.
It actually lifts it to a whole new level.
There is,
Do like a concept album of this, I think.
the giveaway is, yeah. If you're ready for me, boy, you better push the button. Yeah, that's the giveaway.
Okay, so 3 songs. Do you need a bit of time to process that?
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of love for the Bob Dylan around there.
A lot of love. George just said, Felix, it's not junk, it's sporty minimal.
Hey, not in this house, it ain't. Cluttered. Right. I am getting my sporty minimal window though.
Okay.
A lot of people got this on their tellies. That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Kirsty's got us on her TV.
Hey, Kirsty.
Hi, Kirsty.
Go well, cheers. Hey, we've got another round match, Jim.
You got to do the answers for that one, mate.
Oh, okay. Let me just, sorry. Okay, so the first one.
You've got to play them how they should be heard now.
Oh, I don't have.
No, you've got to. That's how it works. You've got to play. You've got to do the reveal.
What do the song that it's from?
But beautifully.
Yeah, I mean I can, but I don't know the original. I can't unhear it now. Yeah, come gather around people wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown. So that was Times They Were Changing, but I was singing it to the Arctic Monkeys, Bet You Looking on Dance Floor.
Looking on dance floor. 3
Shoulders are frozen, you're cold as the night.
Lovely stuff.
Point 2, I was playing Like a Rolling Stone, which a nice fact about Like a Rolling Stone actually is that the organ player couldn't play the organ, and he had sort of, by gift of the gab, got himself into the studio when he did a take, and he didn't know the chords, so they were all playing, and they were like running for a take, and he just jumped on, and he's like, that's what all the chords on Like a Rolling Stone, if you hear them, they're like slightly after the beat, so it's like dun ga dun ga. And when they got back in to hear it, they played it back, and Dylan said, "What's that?" The producer's like, "Oh, that's the organs. He wasn't supposed to be playing that." And he goes, "No, it's amazing. Turn it up." And that guy got a career out of being an organ player. He didn't know how to play it, but he just happened to decide, "Let me have a go on that." So there you go. Some audacity sometimes. But anyway, sorry. What was the? What is the song there? It's Black Eyed Peas.
My humps.
Yeah.
Point first.
Is there a similar organ story with that song, or? Thing is, will.i.am actually can't do anything. Yeah. He is now a millionaire.
Yeah, and weirdly, that was will.i.am on the organ. And the last one was Subterranean Homesick Blues, which Sharky will hopefully have recognised. I did it for him. And the lyrics were, is it You Ready to Push the Button by Sugar Babes?
Push the Button by the Sugar Babes.
There you go.
Beautifully done. So, next up, we've got another quick fire round for the people playing at home. In 1 minute, name. Hold on, let me get my clock up. That's
Go
clock. Okay.
Oh, go on.
What
Okay.
card? What?
So you've got this people playing at home. In 1 minute, name as many international cricket teams tried to qualify for the 2019 World Cup finals in England and Wales, but got knocked out before the tournament began. So to reiterate, this is not the teams that played in the 2019 World Cup final. So not Afghanistan or Australia or New Zealand. It's the countries that tried to play, got knocked out trying to qualify. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone that wasn't in the final tournament, there's a qualifying round beforehand. Everyone that didn't make it. So that's it.
Didn't make it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I've got here. Ready? You've got a minute.
Got some music matching, or should I get some?
Yeah, or some bit of chit chat. Whatever.
Oh, I was trying to do the answers. Yeah, I won't do that.
While everyone's doing this, we'd just like to make clear that there will be no money will be going to Matching's Yawn charity. Just make that very clear indeed. Also, the money that you are donating so kindly isn't going to be split exactly, but we're going to give it to a few charities, including Unity and the Trussell Trust, essentially people most affected by the coronavirus at the moment. So what's our time saying, Matching?
You got 15 seconds.
Sharky's just messaged to say, hurry up, his tea's at 6 o'clock.
Does that mean we have to rush through?
I don't.
That's 3 minutes.
So
Absolutely not. We're trending with
That's it.
number 3. Number 1 is Boris has failed at number 1. Number 2 is Stay Alert. Number 3 is GoWellQuiz.
Great.
All very
And that's the UK.
can I also say to people that watched the first quiz, I was lucky enough to be one of those people. You might recognise in the top right-hand corner of Matching's mirror is the infamous card from that moment. But Matching, maybe don't hold the screen because this is a family quiz. Oh, you have it right around, won't it? So go on, show us
Yeah.
There it is. It's a nice little touch, that, Matching.
Keep it there. I'm going to sell that one day. My Yawn Foundation.
Just give that away, yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what would that affect at auction?
I think.
Mark would probably buy it and burn it.
And you just make another one.
Okay, so for that, did you have any idea for the answers for that one?
Oh yeah.
I got a few down, but
I think I got 5.
Go for it.
Holland,
Correct.
Yeah.
Ireland,
Correct.
Bangladesh.
I think I have that.
Oh, they're involved, weren't they,
they were
Bangladesh?
in it.
They're in it. Yeah, Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Afghanistan too, weren't they?
Scotland,
Correct.
Canada,
Nice.
I think I have that.
Oh,
Kenya,
not Canada.
No. I'll tell you what,
Kenya.
Do you say Scotland, Jim?
Yeah.
I've got Zimbabwe, Ireland,
Oh, Zimbabwe.
Sydney,
Halfway.
Netherlands, Scotland, Papua New Guinea, Holland. Oh, I'll say Holland and Netherlands and Nepal. There's only 8 because Netherlands and Holland are the same. Nepal and the
you got Netherlands and Holland.
United Arab Emirates.
Right, great.
Good.
Okay, cool. You did well then. So
Maybe they'll change that for the next World Cup. Broaden it out a bit more. It's not a shame, isn't it?
No, it felt like a long tournament as it was, didn't it? So I don't know.
Well,
the format a little bit, I reckon, if they're going to get more teams. But I'd like to see more teams in. I quite enjoyed playing against nations that you don't always play against, like Canada and Namibia. I've played against in the past as well. So I think they should be given a chance. Why not?
totally. I think that's what makes it a World Cup, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
everyone needs to be involved. I think that's the point of it. You
Yeah.
want to grow the game as well.
Cool. More teams in the World Cup.
There's your takeaway from today's quiz.
I was watching the other day, this game the other day. did have a thought for like T20, you know, because they're going to be bringing in some new rules maybe with this saliva and stuff. You know, everyone's got a bat. Why does everyone have to bowl? Why don't you just have like, if it's like 30 overs, make everyone bowl once, one over, because then there'll be loads of runs for that. If they're rubbish at bowling, so maybe for like T20, why have they never done that? Where you could just bring in, everyone's got to have at least one go at bowling.
You know what? I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that might be quite fun. And you have to balance your team, so you couldn't pick like, if you pick Virat Kohli, for example, he's going to have to bowl an over of nonsense at someone and get smashed.
So make sure you time it right. So you have to put your worst bowler on at the moment you think it's going to do least damage. I quite like that.
Yeah, I'd like that as well.
Jimmy?
No.
He's a bowler, isn't he? He's not adding the ball to.
So the only thing I'd like about that is the fact that batsmen who are often of the opinion of, or when they're trying to give you advice, they're like, just hit the stumps, mate. Just bowl a Yorker. Like, as if it's really easy. And then they'd have to actually do it and see how difficult it is. So that would be the only plus for me. I don't think it'd really bring anything else to the game. I don't think it'd be a good spectacle, to be honest.
No, it wouldn't be a good spectacle.
I would say it'd be good for Test cricket, but I'm thinking just for like the T20s.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't think it'd be good for it.
Well,
we've got a message from Deborah Marchant on the donor page. She says, my donation was for round 1 because it was a failure. And it was a triumph. She says, go well and stay well. Cheers.
Cheers. And just reading through the GoWellQuiz hashtag, Alex Jones, so disappointed with how well this is going.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
It is a shame, isn't it?
Extraordinary.
No, well done, Match. I'm proud of you, mate. Talking about, we got one more round.
2 more rounds.
2 more rounds, okay.
Should we do Go Well Cheers round?
Yeah.
So,
Let me get that on the phone.
At the end of a podcast, we do Go Well Cheers. So, have you got this up, Greg?
Yeah, I'm just getting it. Hang on.
This is your last chance to make big points for your team before the Cruise League final, where they'll be competing against each other. Okay. So, in honor of the Go Wells, we read out at the end of each show. This is a quick fire game where you'll be trying to identify the players that Jimmy has played with during his illustrious career. Okay. Once again, 1 minute, keeping it quick. Greg is going to read a short professional clue about the mystery player, and then hand over to Jimmy with a Go Well. Jimmy will then give you his thoughts on that, a personal thought on that player, maybe a nickname, maybe a memory, maybe something about that player. Okay, so these are all players Jimmy's played with. They're going to come thick and fast, so you've got to scribble quickly. They won't be read out again. If your Wi-Fi drops out, that's on you.
Oh, you should have sympathy with that, mate, because, okay, ready?
Does this make sense?
I've got it.
Work his way up. Okay.
So I'll finish the clue with a Go Well. Here we go.
Go.
44-year-old England and Somerset batsman from Keynsham, one of the greatest England batsmen of all time before retiring from international cricket due to mental health issues. Go Well.
Cheers. One of my favourite teammates, one of the best batsmen England's ever had, could have gone on to be the best and highest run scorer that we've ever had. Also one of my favourite captains in a couple of games that he did captain.
Next.
A knight, a batsman, a chef. Go Well.
Cheers, my best mate.
Next.
As all our hearts sink. A regal bird, 41-year-old right arm off spinner. On the pitch, then later on the dance floor on Strictly. Go Well.
Cheers.
Oh, he's already blown the best mate line.
It's your second best mate, Jimmy.
One of the funniest guys I've spent time with in a dressing room. Good at taking jokes. Always took it on the chin.
Do one more.
I'm gonna go at him. 33-year-old blonde superstar bowler, big fan of the weekend, especially the Saturdays. Go Well.
Cheers. Got a lot of wickets with this guy.
Is he your best mate?
I've already blown that line, haven't I? Sorry, lads.
Is he in your top 3 mates?
Sorry.
At least start on him.
Okay. Okay, that was a good goal. Cheers. The answers were Somerset Batman from Kingsham. That was Trescothic.
Yeah.
Marcus, a round of applause for Marcus Trescott. A legend. A legend.
That was a lovely summary as well, Jim. A night about.
Have you seen him recently, Match?
No, I do. Literally like 2 minutes away is Trescothic Way from my house, so I can sometimes walk past it and doff my cap.
I missed that. Do you do you bump into him regularly, Marcus Trescothic?
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Cheers.
Was his nickname Banger?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of his love of sausages.
He loves sausages.
A United batsman and chef was obviously Alistair Cook, and that's your best mate, is that right?
Apparently so.
Best mate in cricket. I didn't know if I could fit that in the 45 seconds, so I just went best mate.
Yeah.
There was time. There was time.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say?
Best mate in cricket.
Yeah. It's not like we've got to like get to the news or anything. This is YouTube.
Regal Bird, White Swan Spinner. Quickly, that was Swan.
Graham Swan.
And the blonde superstar, big fan of the weekend, especially Saturdays, Stuart Broad. Now we go into our final round. Last plug.
Well, are we completely racking off Greg's round with the first one?
How can I send them to you? Can I put more?
Can you just hold them up?
Okay. That one. We'll try that.
Yeah, hold him up.
I quite like that. I know you said it wasn't your best round, but I quite like it.
Okay.
Sharky, how you getting on?
Having his tea.
Sharky, how are you getting on?
Say it. Say it. Say it. Do the line. You're muted.
Sharky.
The tea's getting cold.
No.
You haven't done. Oh.
Am I faded in?
Yes, you faded in.
The tea's getting cold.
What are you having for tea tonight?
Beef.
Right, fade yourself down. Just get rid of him for a second.
This way. Picture one.
Are we doing this round, are we?
Yeah, okay. What we're saying who?
No, you haven't explained the round.
Picture round. You obviously, I've covered up Greg's face with my Photoshop skills, and you have to guess. Okay.
So we're guessing whose Greg's face is covering up.
Yeah. Got that?
Greg before Wicket.
Greg before Wicket. Can you see that one? That's picture one.
Yeah, got that. That is a cricketer. That's an off-duty cricketer.
There's a cricketer.
I've actually got that top.
Picture three.
Who's that?
Jealous.
Monica Rice.
Jealous not to be in that one.
And last one, picture four.
Those Photoshop skills, it almost looks like I was.
Have a little scroll through there.
Yeah, what's he missing out?
Four. Okay, this is the picture round.
Yeah. Cult classic moment in cricket, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should do another plug for the charity because we've only got one more round after this. And we're done.
Yeah, how are we looking on our...
Incredible amount of money. Hang on, let me just get an update. We are on... We'll get one in a second. I can't upload the thing, refresh the thing.
Can I just say a massive go well to Hannah, who just messaged saying that this has helped her head watching this.
Daniel Marriott wants another look at Matchin's hallway. Feels like he's missing out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is if you think Matchin's hallway is worth a £5, Give that now. I think it is. I think it's worth a fiver.
Yeah.
Ryan also wants to see the hallway, so there you go.
If you enjoyed Matching's hallway, I think a £5 donation on the crowdfunder page where this is being hosted would be appropriate. £53,000 raised so far.
Amazing.
Nearly 8,000 just in this quiz.
Incredible.
That's mad.
For the benefit of the tape, Sharky seems to have lost the power of speech while he's waiting for his beef tea, but he has been able to message and say that we do need the answers on the photo round before we move on to the final round matching. So just keep your head in the game, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Do the answers.
I'll be honest.
What do you mean?
I don't know all people.
This was round one of the redemption quiz.
You sent the pictures to me saying these ones. It's on some of them, so I don't know.
Right. Okay. The first one was Hoggard. Matthew Hoggard.
Correct.
I can show you the original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot you didn't know who Matthew Hoggard was saying.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hoggard. Yeah.
Photo that.
Next one.
Then which one was the second one?
Is that Annika Rice one?
That was Alex Stewart.
That's Alex Stewart. Yeah. That was actually number 3. Number 2 was Elton John.
Oh yeah.
With Greg.
Yeah.
Sir Ian Botham.
Beefy. So Ian Beefy Botham.
In his prime.
Who's that one?
Yeah, and Dwayne Levrock. Dwayne Levrock?
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Great.
So there's your, right, what's people saying here? Oh yeah, a lot of people saying want to see the hallway. Daniel Merriott. So can we get a last look at the hallway? It's not going to be a lot. We've got loads more of that to come. And then yeah, Ryan saying the same thing. More coverage of the hallway needed.
Yeah, I agree. Let's have a little bit more of that.
This is weird.
Go on.
There you go. That's all.
There is.
And the most famous hallway in the game in cricket.
Yeah. If we come up, if you could probably open that as like they do on sets of TV shows and stuff, people that show people around.
Also, massive credit to No Context Tailenders who just put this little. That's right. That's what Charlie's having for his team.
Okay, so we're going to the last game. So these get this one where you guys are stepping up to play.
Yeah.
Excited about this one.
I'm excited.
This is right. You'll leave it here while you're going to get it.
God, what's
Can you see that? Oh.
okay?
Welcome to Cruisebusters.
Thank you for having us on Cruisebusters.
Thank you for having us on Cruisebusters.
This is the ultimate cruise it game where you'll be trying to make your way across the board to win for a gold run, okay?
Yep.
With Cruisers, okay?
Is it worth explaining to the younger generation that this looks very similar to a 90s TV game show called Blockbusters?
This is a game called Blockbusters.
But it's a different game.
Yeah, I would also I'd wind it back even further and say, what's either of the games that have been merged here? Because there'll be a lot of people watching. I think more people will know about Blockbusters than Cruise It.
Yeah, so come and tell us a bit about Cruise It.
Cruising is a game where we take give you a cryptic clue about a band and a cricket player, and you merge the two together. So my usual example is this Australian cricketer. That's not his name. Ricky Ponting.
Ricky Ponting.
Okay.
Matchin, are you meaning to do an impression of Jimmy Anderson's drawing of Steve Harmison? Because your head's not in the frame anymore.
Okay, well, I only get the cruiser key and all that.
We should all do it out of respect.
Okay. Oh, you've got to pick which
Hurts the thighs, actually.
Yeah.
So there's no cheating. You've got to pick which board. So Greg, do you want to go up first?
Yeah, I'll have that one, number 1 board.
Hold on, let me get- There is 3 boards, okay?
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
That's a lot of work, that Matchin. That's
It is a lot of work.
good work.
Okay, so for a minute, you're trying to make your way across the board. Do you want? Oh, so Blockbusters was the thing. So I'm going to ask him. He's going to pick which initials he wants. Can you see? They're backwards in my screen, but they're all right for you, yeah?
Yeah, they're good.
Fine.
Luckily, that would have been an added level of difficulty. Okay, shall I go?
So they're wait. No, I'm going to get them ready. Oh, gosh, right. Okay, so you're going to try and make your way across the board. Right.
Yeah, got that.
So just
What are you doing?
Just getting my music ready.
if it was Ricky Pontingtings,
That'd be RPP. No, that'd be RPT.
RPT, okay.
RPTT.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready for a minute? Oh, can someone else do the minute? Because I can't do everything.
Yeah, I'll do a minute for film.
I love it when he gets a bit.
Did you see that there are quite a few people concerned that you weren't saying I'm going to get my clock out on Twitter because the sound wasn't quite clear enough? So just be careful with that one.
That's a different live stream.
Yeah.
Right, tell me
That's
when.
the opposite
Okay.
of Toy Story.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, JGD.
This billionaire American rapper producer changes his name so often it can make a 45-year-old former Australian bowler dizzy.
Jason Gillespie.
Jason Gillespie.
Jason Gillespie dizzy. But Jason, what? Jason Gillespie.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it. Did he?
Okay, AGDB.
This 40-year-old Australian wicketkeeper and batsman was a lady in red ball cricket.
Adam Gilchrist de Boer.
Correct.
JBS.
This English World Cup winning wicketkeeper just wants to be adored.
Just Butler.
I don't know.
Want to be?
What's the other one? What's the other one? He bats middle order.
Okay.
SFQ.
Ginger.
England fast bowler could have turned bitter.
Oh.
John Bairstow Moses.
Oh shit. Johnny Bairstones.
Johnny Bairstone Roses.
Moses, yeah.
That's Johnny Bairstone Roses.
It's a lot of pressure, to be fair.
A minute's not long enough. Is that what they used to get on Blockbusters?
Yeah. Quick.
I think they had a bit of a better setup though, in order to move through the quiz quicker.
Maybe.
But anyway,
Okay.
right, come on, match him.
Next one, Felix.
I'll have number 2, please. Match him.
Oh.
Number 2 for the benefit of the tape. Number
Hello.
2.
I'll have a few, please, Carol. Go on.
Okay, let's make sure these line up. Okay.
It's an intimidating thing to look at, isn't it? That.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try and make it big on my screen so I've got it focused. Right.
That's not a bad idea. That.
Okay, I'm going to play the Blockbuster music. Put you in the mood. Okay. So I will say some of these cruisics are old cruisics. You might notice them from old. I had to come up with 30. So there are some new ones. There are some old ones.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Fine.
1, 2, 3, go.
FFS.
This English Top Gear presenter is pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh, Freddie Flint's offspring.
Good.
OSR.
This English and Warwickshire fast bowler is the Resurrection.
Ollie Stone Roses.
Correct.
PJDF.
Before they were Ant and Deck, let's get ready to rumble, said the England coach to get his players fired up.
PJ and Duncan Fletcher.
Correct. For the gold run.
SCBR.
You can't go up.
Oh,
You got to-
BHXS.
This 43-year-old legendary Australian was a new sensation with a 2015 World Cup winning wicketkeeper and suicide blonde.
Oh my God, Brad had an XS.
Yeah!
And that's Blockbusters.
And that's Blockbusters. So I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who had the faith to pick me in the beginning. How many points have I picked up for my team? Jim?
10 points there.
Amazing.
Team FedEx.
Team
Brilliant.
FedEx. FedEx White.
Team FedEx. Unbelievable. Last one. Jimmy, you're up.
Oh, I love the little mistake. I love the mistake.
Okay. So playing for Team Jimmy is Jimmy
Oh.
Anderson from. This is, by the way, on this one, if you do get to there, is what's that? JDBF. That's supposed to be.
JD.
JD. Okay, so playing for Team Jimmy.
For the benefit of tape, Sharky's saying that you're quite quiet matching, so you might need to project a little bit.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, ready? Here we go. Some of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Timer. We got on set.
Go.
We probably should have just done an hour of this, really, but it's gone down quite well, Cruisebusters.
Okay. Ready?
Go.
JASC.
Most successful English bowler of all time. I've got you, babe.
It's you, and it's.
Come on.
Jimmy Anderson, Sonny and Cher.
Yes.
Jimmy Anderson, Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
Go.
GDG.
63-year-old had the time of his life as England captain in the 80s. Now in the Boulevard of Green.
Green David Gower.
Yeah, the time.
JCE.
This must be a 29-year-old West Indian opener. Would he lie to you, baby? Would he lie?
Johnson Eddie.
Yes.
All right.
LAL.
13 seconds.
Sharky's favourite cricketer, never had the fear and always made you smile.
Lily Allen Lamb.
Yes. That's Cruisebusters.
Incredible.
That's Cruisebusters.
That is Cruisebusters.
Thank you for having us on Cruisebusters.
So,
Amazing.
what was the? Do you know what the quiz was out of, Mooch?
No idea, mate.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I say thank you to all the people that sent in the Cruisix, especially Paul Fletcher. We've got a bit of a Cruisix bromance and we discussed Cruisix.
That's nice.
So some other good ones there you missed out on. So that was amazing. Jimmy, how do you feel about that? Imagine that's similar to winning the Ashes series, isn't it?
I'm buzzing with that. Yeah, I got lucky there because there was two in there that we've had before, haven't we? We've had Green David Gower and we've had Lily Allen Lamb. So I got lucky.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you know what? Actually, in a slightly more serious tone, I've been watching the Michael Jordan. I told you about that. I watched the Michael Jordan documentary, and a little bit on it is it's well good, but there's a bit on it that's talking about how it didn't matter what he was playing, he had to win at it. So if it was like Tiddlywinks or whatever against the security guards, like in that moment he was desperate to win it, and it reminded me of you and Cruisix. Would you say cricketers in general do have that kind of general attitude to even small games, like in rained off? Do you know what I mean, like lunch breaks or whatever?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's like, anything, whether it's cards during a rain break, whatever. Yeah, anything that I play, I want to win.
Yeah.
I kind of try and let my kids win a little bit at stuff.
Yeah.
Just because I remember my dad always winning. He'll hate me saying this, but he never let me win. It won't hate me. It happened, and it probably helped me, in what I do. But
actually beating,
yeah. You feel. I think you get a real sense of some. You get a really good feeling when you do eventually beat your parents at something. When spent so long getting beaten by them.
Do you remember the first thing you beat your dad at?
It would have been golf or
Oh,
tennis
yeah.
or something like that.
Nice. Well, Match, have we got anything more?
Well, that was Cruisebusters. That was the big finish. Oh, by the way, if you put Team Jimmy, 10 points. If you're Team Felix, 10 points. If you're Team Greg, I think you got a couple there, didn't you? You got 2 points there, I think.
Tough.
So,
Rough night.
rough night there.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, we want to see your scores on Twitter or send them in.
Yeah, JMo's just. I was just looking at the comments. JMo's saying it might. Is he saying that's his score 41? It might be out of 41. Not sure. So it could be out of 41.
What's it out of? You don't know, do you?
He says 41. What's my prize? I don't know. There's no prizes.
I'll put it on Twitter. I'll work out what it is out of.
Colin says Matchin has joined Quiz Royalty after today's performance. Cruisebusters, absolute genius. Martin says Team Jimmy taking me through to a respectable 33. Lily Allen Lamb is amazing. Hashtag GoWellQuiz. Great last round, says Steve. Cruisebusters is that's your big hit, isn't it? If there was.
Yeah, it's good to end on that.
Yeah.
Also, I can now say that it wasn't out of 41 because Debbie Blanchard's tweeted in saying that she got 42. So it must be at least at 40 out of 42.
Yeah, maybe.
Matching doesn't know what it was.
And Andrew Purcell says, that's what I get for picking Team G-Force. I always prefer Chris Moyles anyway. So fine.
Okay. So
Brilliant.
final, you can donate after this, can't you? Yes.
Donate now, donate afterwards. We're also going to do a podcast next week. In fact, should we record it tomorrow?
Let's do it tomorrow.
We'll look back at obviously this quiz, but also Edgbaston 2005, and so the total so far, so at the end of the quiz, with over 2,000 people who watched this, we are currently on £53,000.
Amazing.
That's nuts.
It is incredible.
Almost 9K raised tonight.
Great.
Oh my God, man. Thank you so much if you've donated and enjoyed what was thoroughly turned my day around. Has anyone else had a really boring Sunday? Has it been it's been weird today?
Yeah, I was.
Weather's turned, hasn't it?
Weather's turned, feels
Yeah.
a bit mad today, doesn't it? Yeah, this has cheered me up.
And you might have been donating because we did say we sort of created at the beginning of the show without meaning to, that Sharky was going to sing us a song at the end of at the end of the quiz, and maybe we could substitute his favourite cricketer, Alan Lamb, with a listener. And I think maybe we should give it to Hannah Brown, who thinks the quiz was out of 60, and she said at the start of it, maybe I could be the Alan Lamb substitute. Sharky, you there? Mike, come on, what do you say? What do you say?
Am I faded in?
Yes, you faded in.
Wow.
Sharky, so how do you fancy doing Alan Lambert to Hannah Brown?
Yes.
Is Sharky all right?
Am I right in thinking, before we do that, am I right in thinking that the quiz will stay on our crowdfunder page for the foreseeable? So if you know, tell your friends that haven't been able to take part today, and they can come and have a go at the quiz at a later date if they fancy it.
Good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you for donating today. It's unbelievable, and we're going to get moving on getting some of that money to. We're going to give it out to loads of really brilliant causes who are helping people at the moment during the Corona crisis. So if you donated today, you're a legend. So the prize for you all, actually, to answer the question, is Sharky's going to sing to you.
Sharky, it's Hannah Brown, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, so are you going to do it in Alan Lamb's accent?
Maybe.
All right. So should we bow out and just leaving Sharky full screen?
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop my video.
Right. Let's all stop our videos. Thanks so
Right,
much, everybody.
cheers,
Thanks for
bye.
donating. Cheers.
Hashtag take over. Sharky, just wait for my cue.
Anna Brown. Anna Brown. Anna Brown.
Keep going.
Anna Brown.
Keep going.
Anna Brown. Anna Brown.
All right, keep going. One more round.
Anna Brown. Anna Brown. Anna Brown.
And if that doesn't get you donating, I don't know what will.
Go well, cheers.
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 Cheers.